Hi, hello, boys and girls. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. All right, so I want you to make sure that you are being on your very best behavior for the teacher. Make sure that you are showing our RAM pride and that we know how to be champions, make good decisions, and show the best of who we are. All right, let's go ahead and get started by doing our champs pledge. Please repeat after me. I'm welcome here. I belong. Great things are on the way. All right, so as you know, we are in the month of March. And in the month of March, several people celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and that recently passed on March the 17th. So today we're going to take time to learn about music that comes from Ireland, okay? So, and that's where St. Patrick's Day comes from. So let's start by checking out this map of Ireland. Alrighty, so I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so that we can see where we are. And then we'll go back and look into Ireland a little bit more. All right, so you see here circled in these red dashes, that's Ireland. And we are all the way over here somewhere. Yep, in North Carolina. So we want to go to Ireland. We're definitely going to have to either fly, that's the quickest way. Or of course you can take a boat there, but that would take a long time. So actually, my two brothers, they're going on a trip in May. They're going to visit Ireland and they're going to be flying. So yes. All right. So now that we see that where we are compared to where Ireland is, now let's go back to Ireland. So now I have to zoom in a little bit more. All right. So here is Ireland. And what's the blue around it? Yes, it is water. It is water. And Dublin is the capital of Ireland. Let's check out some pictures real quick. Oh, that's beautiful. We already saw that there are is surrounded by water. So we're going to see lots of water in the pictures. Oh, here is a beautiful castle right here. We have a seaside. Oh, look at these colorful houses right next to each other on a hill. And again, we are looking at pictures of the country of Ireland because we're going to learn about the music from Ireland today. All right, now we're just checking out some pictures. So I can't wait to share pictures that my brothers take when they go on their trip in May. Look at that beautiful waterfall. Oh, another castle in the background. Oh, beautiful. All right, so now let's get into our lesson that is all about Ireland. So, on St. Patrick's Day, many people around the world celebrate Irish heritage and culture. Here we see a picture of the country, and I just showed you that on the map. We have some pictures of the landscape. We have a picture of a city, and here we have the flags. Their flag is made up of three colors: orange, white, and green. All right, so Ireland is an island nation, and that's what we saw on the map. It's surrounded all the way around with blue, which is what the water. So that makes it an island. So Ireland is an island nation on the westernmost edge of Europe. It is the continent's second largest island after Great Britain. And Ireland is known for its wide um, landscapes of lush, beautiful green grass and fields. And they actually call it the Emerald Isle as a nickname And here we see that in these pictures, see all that beautiful green grass and plants and flowers. All right, now we're going to touch on the music a little bit here. So traditional Irish folk music has a very specific sound. A lot of people say that it makes them think about the outside, how the land looks in Ireland. And a lot of instruments that you will hear in Irish music will be the harp, the guitar, accordion, a flute, and a special drum called a bodhrán. So here we see a picture of the tin whistle. Right there, there's people playing the harp and the bodhrán right there, okay? And a guitar down there. Ooh, now let's see, what do they eat in Ireland? What do they eat in Ireland? Well, it says potatoes. Where's you gonna get like potatoes? Yeah, me too. So potatoes are used in many different Irish recipes, like the cream of potato soup that is here in the pictures. So on St. Patrick's Day, people all around the world will sometimes celebrate their Irish heritage by making corned beef and cabbage. This is often served with potatoes and Irish soda bread. What sports do they play in Ireland? Raise your hand if you play any sports in here. You do awesome. All right, you put your hands down. All right, so let's check out some sports in Ireland. So some sports that are played in Ireland include Gaelic football, golf, soccer, and hurling. All right, so here we see a picture of golf. We see some soccer right here, and this is the sport called hurling. All right, has anybody ever been to a parade before? Yeah, so a parade, they're usually celebrating a particular culture, holiday, or event. All right, so one way that people will sometimes celebrate St. Patrick's Day is that they will have parades. So let's check out this parade here. All right, let us enter. So this here is an Irish parade. If we look, so let's look at the instruments here. We see the people holding the banners. All right, right here we have a trombone and a tuba. Look, we see their uniforms. Okay. And I think I even spot some people carrying the Irish flag. I recognize those three colors, the orange, white, and green. So what do you notice and observe in this picture? All right, let's keep going. So have you ever been to a parade before and noticed some of the same things? Like, for example, any marching band that you'll see, you'll notice that they are in a straight line. And in this picture, we also saw that they were standing in straight lines and they had their instruments in their hands ready to play. All right, so we've been sitting for a while. So now it's time for us to get moving. So you're gonna follow along with this video and listen for the directions. Make sure that your voice level is on 0. That means no sound. That means catch a bubble, put it in, zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Okay, so without talking, stand up. And remember to stay by your chair. So stand up and remember to stay by your chair.
Let's go on a gold hunt, march along, and sing the song. But be ready for a surprise. Here we go. We're going on a gold hunt.
Going marching.
On a gold hunt. I've got my lucky clover. Got my lucky clover. I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
What are we going to find?
We're going to find
Whoa! It's a bunch of horseshoes.
Wow.
We can't go over them. We can't go under them. We must hop through them.
Okay, let's hop. Hop. Hop.
What's over there? It's a wild horse. Wow. Run away.
Run. Don't scream. Run. Watch out for the horse. Let's run. Running place.
That horse was huge.
Wow.
I wonder what we'll find this time.
Freeze.
Here we go. We're going on a gold hunt. Going on a gold hunt. I've got my lucky clover. Got my lucky clover. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What are we going to find?
What are we going to find?
Oh
Freeze.
no, a wall of clovers. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We must push through it.
Push. 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 You got it?
There's something underground.
More winter for you.
The groundhog's back.
Oh,
Run away.
Run. Don't scream. Run. Let's run.
That groundhog
Freeze.
wanted more winter.
Stand
Ooh,
still.
I'm glad we
Still.
escaped. Let's see what we find this time. We're going on a gold hunt. Going on a gold hunt. I've got my lucky clover. Got my lucky clover. I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
What are we going to find?
What are we going to find?
Look at this. A green river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We must swim through it.
Let's swim. Here we go. Come on. Swim. Swim. Swim.
Oh no. A green hippo!
Oh, no.
Swim away!
Come on, swim. Swim. No screaming, just swim.
We made it, but I know this
Freeze.
gold is out there somewhere. Here we go. We're going on a gold hunt. Going on a gold hunt. I've got my lucky clover. Got my lucky clover. I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
What are we going to find?
What are we going to find?
Look at this pile of dirt. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We must dig through it. Here, take this shovel and help me out.
Take the shovel, come on. Dig it away so we can go over it. We gotta take it away.
What's that?
Get out of here.
It's a gnome! Run away!
No, run for the gnome. No screaming. 00 voices. Run away. Your ways. Do not scream.
I'm determined to find this
Be
gold.
still.
Let's try one more time. We're going on a gold hunt. Going on a gold hunt. I've got my lucky clover. Got my lucky clover. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What are we going to find?
What are we going to find?
Wow!
Oh my
The
goodness.
end of the rainbow.
It's
We
the
can't go over it. We can't go under it. We must sneak through it.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Go. We're sneaking through the rainbow.
Is that the gold? And an evil leprechaun! Run away!
Don't touch me, gold!
Don't scream.
Dig through the dirt!
Run. Don't scream.
Swim through the river! clovers! Run! Hop through the horseshoe! What a fun adventure!
Ooh.
Thanks for playing. Have a great day.
That was me gold.
Was his goal? Oh my goodness. All right, so without talking, sit down. So sit back down in your spot. Again, we are not talking. We are not talking. Make sure that you are nice and quiet. All right, so now we're going to check out this story. So the name of this book, it is called Green Shamrocks by Eve Bunting. So again, right now you are sitting down in your chair. You are not talking. You have your voice level on 0. Your knees are facing the front and you are looking at the board.
Green Shamrocks. Written by Eve Bunting. Illustrated by Joelle Dradamy. Rabbit marked the last day of February off his calendar. Tomorrow would be March. Soon it would be St. Patrick's Day. Rabbit had a pack of shamrock seeds. I will grow my own shamrocks for this special day, he said. I can wear them to the St. Patrick's Day parade. But what can I grow them in? Rabbit went looking. He found a yellow pot under a tree. This will be perfect, he said. He rolled the pot all the way home. He filled it with earth and sowed his shamrock seeds. He clapped his paws and smiled. They will be ready in good time for St. Patrick's Day, he said. Each day he watered his shamrocks. He moved the pot to make sure they got sun and shade. And the little seedlings grew stronger. Soon the green leaves spread across the yellow pot. The shamrocks were ready. Rabbit clapped his paws and smiled. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. I will make a shamrock chain. It will be perfect. He went to bed and dreamed of the parade. But when he got up in the morning, his yellow pot of green shamrocks was gone. Oh no, he moaned. Did you take my yellow pot of green shamrocks? He asked the squirrel. No, Squirrel said. Try Woodchuck. I saw him come out of his burrow this morning. Woodchuck, did you take my yellow pot of green shamrocks? I need them for the parade.
Oh,
No,
right.
Woodchuck said.
That.
Try Goat. Goat eats everything. He probably ate your yellow pot of green shamrocks. Oh no! Rabbit closed his eyes. Oh no! He ran fast to Goat's house. Goat, did you take my yellow pot of green shamrocks? No, Goat said. I have a yellow pot of green shamrocks, but they're mine. A big wind came last night. The wind gave them to me. He blew them in my open door. Rabbit peeked in Goat's open door. There was a yellow pot of green shamrocks on Goat's table, and a plate, and a fork, and a knife. Oh no! Rabbit groaned. You were going to eat my shamrocks. Indeed no, Goat said. I do not like green salad for breakfast. I am having this nice tin can and this chewy rubber ball. Would you care to join me? Thanks, Rabbit said, but all I want are my green shamrocks. They are mine. I grew them all spring. But how can I give away a gift? I know. I will give you the shamrocks. All I want is the yellow pot. Goat pulled the green shamrocks from the yellow pot and handed them to Rabbit. "Oh, thank you," Rabbit said. "I plan to wear the shamrocks to the parade." "And I plan to wear the yellow pot," Goat said. "Really?" Rabbit clapped his paws. "We can go together." Rabbit sat at Goat's table and made his shamrock chain. He hung it around his neck. Goat perched the yellow pot on his head. They linked arms and set off. The parade was just starting. There were bands and marchers and balloons. And there was a rabbit wearing a green shamrock chain and a goat wearing a yellow pot on his head. "Happy St. Patrick's Day," they called out to everyone they met. "Happy St. Patrick's Day to you." Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, so in that story, what animal, let's think about what animal was trying to grow the green shamrocks. Was it a bird? Was it a leopard? Or was it the rabbit? Yeah, it was the rabbit. Exactly. Next question. Was there a parade in this story? Yes, there was at the end. And we saw they were in a line, and we saw that in our picture. We also saw instruments, those music notes all over the page. Okay, last question. What animal ate the, not ate, I'm sorry, what animal had the rabbit's green shamrocks? Was it a jellyfish? Was it a bear? Was it a goat? Or was it a hamster? Yeah, the goat had it, but he was able to give him his shamrocks and just use the pot. All right, and again, the name of that story was called, the name of the book was called Green Shamrocks by Eve Bunting. All right, so now we're going to look a little bit more into music that comes from the country of Ireland. Oh, here we also see another picture from a parade. We've talked about that 3 times today. And we notice that whenever people are performing in a parade, they all have on the same or similar garments, okay? They have on their marching uniforms. And in this picture, what instruments do you see? Yes, I see all sorts of drums. These are called snare drums, and this big one up here in the front, it is called a bass drum. Oh, and I see that 4-leaf clover that we just saw in the story. All right, so here are some pictures of the instruments that I mentioned earlier. Like we have a flute, we have a fiddle, a guitar, we have a harp, and this is the instrument, the special type of drum called a bodhrán. Oh, now let's look at another instrument that people always think about when they think about music from this part of the world. So, and these are called bagpipes. Say bagpipes. Yes. All right. So the bagpipes are a woodwind instrument. We talked about that in class, the woodwind family. So the bagpipes, they're part of the woodwind family, and they're mostly used with the Irish military culture. So this is how it works. The player fills the bag with air, that's with their breath, by blowing into it. Okay, so they blow into the instrument. And then when they squeeze it, the air is pushed through these different pipes right here. And it creates a very unique sound. And then their fingers are used to cover up the holes, and that is what changes the pitch. All right, so, and again, right here, we see another, they're at a parade. We see their outfits, their garments, or uniforms that they wear. Right. So now for a moment, I would like for you to just close your eyes. want you to listen to what some Irish music sounds like, okay? So just close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. And just listen for a couple of minutes. Close your eyes. No talking. Eyes closed. Just listening. Eyes closed. All right, so all those instruments that we saw, now we're beginning to hear some actual Irish music. So now we're going to learn a little bit more about some of those instruments that I have been talking about with our musical adventure called the Leprechaun's Musical Adventure. So this video has directions in it, so make sure that you are paying attention and listening. All right, here we go.
The apostle of Ireland, the saint.
Oh, I forgot. Go ahead and stand up. So without talking, make sure your voice level is on level 0. Do not talk. Have your hands and feet to yourself. Do not talk. Do not talk. All right. Is everybody standing up on level 0? Facing the board in your own area. All right, here we go.
Was he passed away in March on the 17th, remembered and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity.
The musical Leprechaun needs your help. He lost all of his traditional Irish instruments and needs you to collect all of them along the way. Let's get into the magical transportation rainbow to run in place and find the first traditional Irish instrument. Are you ready? Here we go.
Run in place. Not talk. Run in place. No, jump.
Remember and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity. Apostle of Ireland, the saint was passed away in March on the 17th. Remember and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity.
We made it. Let's take a seat to learn about our first traditional Irish instrument. So, first up on our list is this instrument.
Make sure you're sitting down.
Wow, it looks pretty cool. This instrument is called the bouzouki. Let's check it out.
Bouzouki.
The bouzouki is a plucked string instrument that is classified as a chordophone. This instrument originally came from Greece, but made its way to Ireland in the mid-1960s. There are 6 strings on the bouzouki and can be considered part of the mandolin family. Sweet. Let's take a listen to the bouzouki. Yeah, do you hear the strings getting plucked? Plucked by the fingers. Pretty cool. Let's listen a little more.
This is a bouzouki.
Keep that instrument sound in your brain. You will need that later on. For now, stand back up to run in place to get to our next instrument.
Stand back up. Do not talk. Stand up.
Here we go.
Apostle of Ireland, the saint was passed away in March on the 17th. Remembered and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity. Apostle of Ireland, the saint was passed away in March on the 17th. Remembered and will for eternity, so rise for St. Patrick's celebrity.
Woohoo! Let's take a seat to find our second traditional Irish instrument.
Level 0, sit down.
Okay, on to the next instrument from Ireland. The bow run. Whoa, listen to that. Sounds like drums. Well, yes, the bow run is part of the percussion family. Let's take a look at what this is all about. The bow run is a circular drum that can vary in size. A goatskin head is tightly wrapped around the wooden frame of the drum. One hand is placed underneath the goatskin drum head to control the pitch and timbre. Timbre? That word looks like timber.
Hey, Mr. Henry!
Hey there, Mr. Cordino. Well, you scared me.
Oh, sorry, I just wanted to tell you that the word is pronounced timber, not timber.
Right, well, of course. Well, I knew that. Yeah. But timbre? Well, what does timbre mean?
Timbre can be described as the color of the tone or tone quality.
Color of the tone, eh? Pretty cool. So, the timbre of the bow run kind of has a darker tone, while the timbre of the bouzouki has a brighter kind of color to it.
That's right.
Yes, yes, of course. And this is how we know the difference between instruments by listening. We are listening for their timbre.
You got it.
Cool. Well, thank you, Mr. Quarternote. Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Back to the
Quarternote.
bow run. The bow run came about in the mid-19th century from the tambourine. A tambourine looks just like a bow run, but has cymbals all around the drum. The bow run is like a tambourine, but without cymbals, and the hand or tipper is used to play the instrument. The tipper is the stick used and has two sides on each end to hit against. Let's take a listen to the bow run. Yeah, do you hear the stick hitting against the drum head? Neato. Let's listen
The
a
stick
little more.
has two sides to it.
Keep that instrument sound in your brain. You will need that later on. For now, stand back up to run in place to get to our next instrument.
Stand up, higher here, stand
Here
up.
we go.
Ireland, the Saint Rose, passed away in March on the 17th. Remembered and will for eternity. So rise for St. Patrick's celebrity. Apostle Ireland, the Saint Rose, passed away in March on the 17th. Remembered and will for eternity. So rise for St. Patrick's celebrity.
Sweet. Let's take a seat to find our third traditional Irish instrument. Okay, on to the next instrument from Ireland, the melodeon. The melodeon looks just like an accordion and uses buttons. This is classified as a free reed aerophone. To play it, you squeeze and pull back and forth while pressing down the buttons. The melodeon came about during the 19th century and is used in traditional Irish music. Let's take a listen to the melodeon. Keep that instrument sound in your brain. You will need that later on.
Alrighty, so we learned about the bouzouki. So you should be sitting back down. Make sure you're still sitting down. The bouzouki. We learned about the bouldron and as well as the melodeon here. All right. So now let's see. We talked about the country of Ireland. We learned about some of their culture. And now the music. And now let's learn about some of the dancing there. Skip this right now. All right, so let's check out this video of Irish dancing. So I want you to notice their outfits, okay, and the way that they're moving.
Hi, I'm Penny,
Hi, Penny. I'm Michael.
and these are the Kid Vision Kids, and we're here today to find out about Irish dancing and a little bit about Ireland.
Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic Ocean. Irish dancing is the traditional dance of Ireland.
Well, welcome to the Breffni Academy of Irish Dance. And we have the symbol of Ireland, the shamrock. And the shamrock is a small green plant that has 3 heart-shaped leaves. And it's the symbol also of St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day is every year on March 17th.
What language do you speak in Ireland?
In Ireland, they speak a language called Gaelic.
Gaelic. How do you say Ireland in Gaelic?
Ireland in Gaelic is Éire.
Era. Can you say era?
Era.
We're going to learn about era today.
Very good.
How do you say welcome?
Welcome is Fáilte Róit.
Fáilte Róit. Great. We learned the word welcome, and we learned about the word Ireland. And I see a very important word over here on this room.
Yes, that room is the bathroom, and that's Léiris.
Léiris. Perfect. I think we're ready to
today, okay? So one thing we need to do is we need to take our hands and put them out in the front and put them into a ball. And then take our arms and put them at their sides, nice and tight. And Irish dancing is the only dancing in the whole entire world that doesn't use its arms. Okay, now we're going to take our right foot, we're going to put our right foot in front of the left foot. And the other thing Irish dancers are known for is great carriage. And carriage means to stand up nice and tall and with our arms in tight and our shoulders back, okay? So now we're going to take our right foot and pick up our right foot
He's showing them how to
and
do
lean forward. And then we're going to pick up our left foot and then lean back. Good job, girls. So now we're going to try that again from the very beginning. Okay, 1, 2.
Nations around the world.
Do you girls have any questions you'd like to ask the world team?
What's in the bags?
That's a good question. What's in your bag?
First, we have snacks because snacks provide energy for us, and without energy, we can't dance. Then we have water, which keeps us hydrated, and we need water to dance as well. We also have poodle socks, which are good for our presentation. They look like poodles because of the little bumps they have on them. Then we have Band-Aids. We need Band-Aids because of our shoes. We might get some blisters.
How are the shoes different?
How are the shoes different? How many pairs of shoes do you have?
We have 2 pairs of shoes, and the first one is called a hard shoe. Hard shoes are kind of like tap shoes.
Let's see here. All right, here we go. So they wear curly wigs. You see they have their crowns. They have different types of
I hope everyone enjoyed the rhythm of that last dance. And rhythm is a pattern.
All righty, boys and girls. So today we learned so much. I had more to share, but we have run out of time here. So again, we are learning all about Irish music because we celebrate St. Patrick's Day in the month of March. All right, so I hope that you have been on your very best behavior, okay? And I will see you next time. So again, make sure that you stay in your seat. Make sure that you are listening to the teacher for your lining up directions, okay? All right, so I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye.